students. Today I am going to introduce the new topic that is very necessary for your study. The first one, body cavity, COELOM. Second, body symmetry, and the embryonic layer. Today I will give you these three explanations, these three topics and their explanation. The first of all, going to explain that body cavity. Body cavity means COELOM. So what is mean by body cavity? What is the importance of the body cavity? Body cavity. For example, the human is a higher organisms having the body cavity. For what purpose? For accommodating the well-developed organs. So for their protection, for their metabolic activity, for their each and everything. So this cavity is very necessary. So COELOM means it is an internal cavity for accommodating the organs, well-developed organs. So according to the body cavity, the organisms classified into four. The first one, acylomate, and second one, true column. The other name, eucolomate. So coelomate. And next one, pseudo-coelomate. And the last one, hemocoel. Okay, there are four types of body cavity. First one, acylomate. What is mean by acylomate? So some of the organisms. So here having no internal body cavity. For example, phylum Porifera or Cylindrita. So this phylum species having no body cavity for accommodating their organs. This is very smaller microorganisms. They are only single cell, unicellular organisms. They have no well-developed organs. That's why there is no cavity for accommodating these ones. Very smaller organisms. So that type of organisms is called acylomate. What's the examples of this acylomate? Example, phylum Porifera and the phylum Cylindrita. These are the example. And one more is platyhelminth. This is also example of acylomate. Okay. Next one, true coelom, otherwise eucoelomate. So see this one, having internal body cavity lined with mesoderm layer. Having internal cavity, that cavity linked means lined with the mesoderm layer. Let's say one embryonic layer. The middle layer, mesoderm layer. So this lined with mesoderm layer. So examples of this one, say example phylum Annelida. Then third one, pseudo-coelomate. So that means having internal body cavity but not lined with the mesoderm layer. Internal body cavity, but there is no link. There is no connected with the mesoderm layer. So that is called pseudo-coelomate. What's the other name of the pseudo-coelomate? False body cavity. Okay, the example of this one, phylum Nematoda. Last one, hemocoel. That means reduced coelom. Body cavity filled with the blood is called hemocoel. Fourth one, the fourth body cavity, that means hemocoel, otherwise reduced coelom. That means the body cavity filled with the blood. Okay. Next one, body symmetry. The body symmetry means the body dividing into equal. Body dividing into equal means dividing into two, equal and identical. The body dividing into equal and identical, that's a body symmetrical. So according to this body symmetry, classified into three category. The first one, asymmetrical. Second one, radially symmetrical. And third one, bilaterally symmetrical. According to the body symmetry, classified into three: asymmetrical, and radially symmetrical, and bilaterally symmetrical. So I will explain each one. The first one, the asymmetrical means the body cannot be divided. The body cannot be divided into two equal halves through any plane. For example, consider one organism, including the human beings. While cutting or dividing to the equal through the one plane, what happen? We get a equal halves, equal design, identical. But in the case of asymmetrical organisms, while dividing into two halves, we are not get a equal. So that is called asymmetrical symmetry. Means asymmetrical, the body cannot be divided into two equal halves through any plane. For example, amoeba and some poriferans are examples of asymmetrical. I hope all of you know the shape of amoeba. It is not a regular shape, it is not a clear shape. Some different shape, it's not a fixed shape. So we are not to get a equal halves. See that one? Imagine it's an amoeba. So while we are going to cut through the center axis, so what happens? The right hand side and left side both are different. So this is called asymmetrical. Okay. And next one, radially symmetrical. Any line passing through the center divides the body into two similar halves. Any line passing through the center axis into two similar halves will get a two similar halves. For example, cylinderata. So this species or these organisms are having divided into center, we get a equal halves. So that is a radially symmetrical. And the last one, bilaterally symmetrical. It means the left and right halves of the body have the same design. As for example, the human being, while cutting the center axis, we get a equal design, equal halves. Same design, right hand side and left hand side both are same. So this type of dividing or this type of symmetry is called bilaterally symmetrical. So I repeat again, the body symmetry classified into three. The first one, asymmetrical, the body cannot be divided into two equal halves. And radially symmetrical, a line passing through the center divides to two equal halves. Bilaterally symmetrical means the left and right hand side both are same design. And the next one, embryonic layers. The embryonic layers means the layers of the germ cells which have organisms. Some organisms having different cells. So these cells having different layers also. According to these layers, the organisms classified into two categories. Mainly two categories. The first one, diploblastic, and second one, triploblastic. So what is mean by diploblastic organisms? What is the nature of diploblastic? So some of the organisms and their cells having only two layers. One is outer layer, one is inner layer. So these two layers having different names also. The outer layer is called ectoderm. Outer layer is called ectoderm, and the inner layer is called endoderm. So this type of organisms is called diploblastic organisms. The germ cell having two layers, an ecto and the endo. It's an outer layer, it is an inner layer. And some other organisms having triploblastic organism. So that means the organisms in their cell having three layers, three different layers, one outer layer, one inner layer, and one middle layer. So the outer layer is called the ectoderm, and the middle layer is called the mesoderm, and the endoderm. Inner layer is called endoderm. So I hope all of you understood these two topics. Means the embryonic layer having two types, diploblastic and triploblastic. So today I am given the explanation about body cavity, always coelom, and the next one body symmetry, about the body, and next one the embryonic layer. So embryonic layer is also two category, diplo and triploblastic. So according to the organism, some of the organs having two layered, the cells having only two layers, outer and inner, and some organisms having three layers, outer, middle and inner layers. So I hope all of you understood this topic. Thank you.